3 laps to go. It is down to a half a second up front. And that's what it looks like on the racetrack. Here comes Carl, but does he have enough time?
They're going to catch a couple of lap cars here in these last 2 laps.
Coming up on Kevin LePage in the 52. And Leffler gives way as well. And next time by, it'll be the white flag. The gap is still at a half a second. Time is going to
flag right here.
Just one more lap. Kyle Busch was not happy with his race car at the beginning of this day. Did a nice job in qualifying and has worked along with Jason Radcliffe and his crew. And here he comes. Kyle Busch is going to make it look easy. His 51st career win with Carl Edwards second. Third place to Ricky Stenhouse Jr., who picks up the nationwide dash for cash. And look at how close it is there. Ryan Truex fourth, Kenny Wallace fifth. Elliott Sadler comes home in sixth. And there you see the rest of the top 10 across the top.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Gets the top 10. Good job.
You boys. Oh, you guys. Way to dig it in. Good job, Jake.
His 8th win of 2011. Most of all drivers in the series. Let's talk to Jason Radcliffe. How about it, Dave?
Celebrating with his driver, talking about how many Rowdy Busch has won in this series now. 51. That's a big number. You guys weren't there in the middle of the race, and you got it there.
No, we weren't. Big thanks to the Z-Line Design team tonight on pit road. These guys did a well of a job. I mean, good pit stops, and I asked a lot of them. Every stop we had wrenches in the back window, had a lot of air pressure stuff going on. Kyle hung in there, kept communicating well. But like you mentioned, we probably had a third-place car to start the night. We just kept getting better, and man, the pit crew did what they needed to do at the end, and of course Kyle Busch did what he needed to do there at the end. Of course, we got to remember, you know, all of our military and all of our armed service people that give us the freedom to come out here and do this, especially on this weekend, as we think about all the great people that we'll miss, and then all the great people that stood up and were very courageous to go out and do what they did, and they continue to do it today, and that's the freedom that we have to come out here and race. So I'm very thankful for that.
Thanks, Jason. Great thought. And here's one more, Marty. Never bet against the 18.
That's for sure, Dave. There he is with the checkered flag. 51 in that collection right now from the Nationwide Series. The 34th time that he and Jason Radcliffe have teamed up to take that first place prize. How about the Dash for Cash winner, Ricky Stenhouse Jr.? Doc?
All right, Ricky Stenhouse in here getting Ricky winning $100,000 in Dash for Cash. I mean, you had a big picture tonight thinking about the point standings and the Dash for Cash, and you were able to excel on both. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, we, you know, obviously we needed to finish ahead of the guys that we were racing for in points. And, you know, and we got that dash. You know, I thought we had a little bit for Kyle there at the end. Just, I tried. Thought we had a little bit there for Kyle. Man, it started off really good. We were kind of running him down and just lost forward grip. Just not near as good as I think we have been here in the past. But, you know, we had Flight 93 on here, and we want to remember all the in 9/11. It was a tragic day, and just glad that, you know, we still got our freedom to come out here and race. But it was a tough battle, but definitely glad that Nationwide is doing this Dash for Cash, because it pays pretty good.
And on top of the $100,000 from Nationwide, his point lead is now 16 points, so he continues to add to it. And by the way, he was smiling a moment ago. That was Carl Edwards who came down to say hello. Let's go up and talk with him with Vince.
Tell you what, he had the dominant car throughout much of the night tonight, led 160 of the 250 laps, but you came in on for that last pit stop and lost 3 spots. What happened there?
They had a little bit of trouble with the right front tire. It was up in the fender well. They said, my guys are the best pit crew on pit road. They put me out front almost every stop. So, you know, this is just racing, but man, this Fastenal Mustang was so good. And I got to thank Ricky. You know, he didn't hold me up. You know, when I was coming there at the end, he let me at least have a shot at Kyle, but those guys earned it. They got faster all night. We had a little bit of trouble. You know, it's like our car went away just a little bit.
How good was it during that stretch, though?
Hey, it was pretty good. That was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. I really did have a good time. And I got to say thank you so much for Fastenal, for them putting the Steven Siller Foundation on this car. What the Siller Foundation does is builds homes for quadriplegic folks that get hurt in battle over there, our soldiers. And we've got John Peck on the deck lid, and we wanted to get this trophy for you really bad, John. We gave it our best effort in your honor, and second place is nothing to to be ashamed of, but this car was so fast. I wish we had one more caution, get another shot at him, but Kyle did a really good job. Everybody raced clean and just had a fun night of racing.
Just a little short tonight. Jamie?
Well, we caught up with Kevin Harvick as he makes his way back to the Cup garage. Up and down night. Started off, you were mad about the way that car handled, but you worked your way up to 5th. You guys worked on it, but then the 38 came into the picture. What in the world happened between you two?
Well, I just made a mistake and got in there too fast and got in the back of him and turned him around. That was pretty much, he had a right to be mad, and that was my fault. And then, I tried to take my time in getting around him, and he brake checked me down there, and I had to check up, and the 16 got in the back of me, and then a couple laps later, the 16 got in back of me and got me into the fence with the right rear and the right front, and as it came off the wall, I turned him. Just one of those deals, and hate the way that it all turned out, but all in all, it's short track racing, I guess.
Just watching the replay, does anything change now that you're not the owner? Going back, you don't have to worry about the car anymore?
I still own him for 7 weeks.
Oh, 7 more weeks. He's still the owner on the race cars, Marty.
Great point, Jamie. And Kevin still manages to find a smile on that. And let's check in now at One Main Financial Victory Lane, because Kyle Busch has finally made it there. He's got a couple flat tires after burning them down, but here he comes.
Yeah, the car came in here looking a little cattywampus, as they say, but that was a good thing based on what happened here tonight. You got the car there, and it wasn't there in the middle of the race. You and Jason were patient, and you stuck with it.
Yeah, these guys, Jason Ratcliffe and these guys, that's why we just keep digging, keep trying to do what we can with these Z-Line Designs Camrys, and I can't say enough about this team. And guys on pit road, Jason making all the adjustments tonight, what a flawless job. And, again, Z-Line, Jim and Monica with us and having fun, and NOS Energy Drink, Toyota. Nationwide Insurance, and my smoking hot wife's around here somewhere, I think. So
she didn't want to get wet over here.
Yeah, she didn't want to get wet, but thank Pizza Ranch, Gillette, and the fans, of course, too, and all of our loss that we've had on 9/11 weekend. This is for those people, and also for their families. But all the men and women serving across the country certainly means a lot to give us our freedom to come out here to have fun and enjoy it, and to celebrate like this in times when it's good for us and may not be so great for others.
Yeah, they pick us up. And Kyle Busch picked up the 18 team tonight. 4th win here at Richmond in the Nationwide Series.
So the celebration will continue for Kyle Busch. How about it, Vince? Let's talk to Kenny Wallace.
First top 5 since 2008. How did you do it?
We just hard work and perseverance. I want to thank Federated Auto Parts and my Toyota Camry. That's the key to it. A team determined like me, losing weight and get physically fit. Mentally, this is a big comeback for me. I'm excited.
Yeah, great performance from Kenny and Scott Zipadelli, the crew chief tonight. Doc?
And how about Ryan Truex here, 19 years old. Now let's start. The night began, a car cranked and then cut off. You had to have a backup ignition. You start 42nd and finish 4th. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
It helps when you got a good car. These guys at Joe Gibbs Racing just work so hard, and they build such great race cars, and it's just a pleasure to be able to drive them and be out there racing with these guys. And we started off and had to come from 42nd, like you said, and I just took my time, was patient, just made my way to the front. Like I said, we had an awesome car. Can't thank these guys enough. Schick Extreme 3, got to thank them for being on board. Our car looked awesome, and just a good night. I'm happy.
This is all about learning, and only your 19th career start. But what did you learn tonight? Only your second ever start here at Richmond on the short track in a Nationwide car. That's going to help you down the road.
Yeah. I think it helped me a lot with just tire strategy and being able to save my stuff. Long runs we were really good, and it was just for me saving the right rear the whole beginning of the run. We weren't the fastest car on short runs, but as we'd run and keep going and making laps, we'd start catching those guys. They'd all come back to us. So can't thank these guys enough, and just happy to be here.
Well done, Marty. How about a bright future for this young man?
Hey, he's also in the dash for cash at Charlotte. It'll be Ricky Stenhouse, Ryan, Kenny Wallace, and Elliott Sadler. $100,000 still up for grabs. How about the points? Well, it's now 16, as Doc pointed out, between first and second, and now 45 all the way back to third for Reed Sorensen. So time for the 32 team. They're going to have to really pick it up.